Alright guys, welcome back to another Dragon Ball Heroes anime review for episode 2. This is going to be pretty short. Again, episode was only about 8 minutes long. It was very brief, but it was pretty cool to see Cumber on the big screen. It was pretty cool to see all the Z Fighters again. So this episode wasn't really too information packed. It was more action. It was more action over anything. At first we get to see Goku and Vegeta, they're wandering. In the beginning we see Cumber. He's powering up, and he looks angry, of course, and he's destroying things. Then we see Goku Vegeta flying around, looking for a way to find Trunks. Then they encounter Cumber, and as they go to attack him, Goku actually punches him, but then Goku's fist gets wrapped up in a golden blackish aura, and his body starts to react in a weird way, and then his mind becomes Berserk, and that's why he's known as Berserk Goku. And he kind of resembles Broly. He has no irises, only pure white eyes, and he's really senseless, and I guess he doesn't his mind is basically warped, and he just starts attacking Vegeta, and Vegeta's blocking. Vegeta doesn't know what's happening, and then it is explained that whenever someone tries to punch Cumber, and they are not punch him, but whenever someone gets, hit by Cumber's aura, they lose their mind and they go into a state of rage, like Goku did. So, as Goku is attacking Vegeta, he sends an assault of Ki Blast raining down at him, and then one heads towards Mai, and out of the blue, Trunks appears and knocks it away, saving her. Yeah, and then Cumber, he powers up, yada yada yada. We get all this action. Trunks is just or Vegeta's I'll handle the evil Saiyan, you handle Goku. Trunks okay. So they fight and all that good stuff. And then Cooler appears and he attacks Vegeta. So yeah, this is a whole cluster of characters just appearing randomly. So once Cooler appears, Vegeta's oh god, it's Cooler too. And then Trunks says, yeah, he's on our side though. And then Cooler's yeah, whatever. I'm just have similar motives towards you or whatever, to you or whatever. And then fast forward again, not much has happened. It's just it's just action packed. Cooler says, "Food, you said that Frieza surpassed me because he got into golden state or whatever. If he can do it, then I can do it too." And I'm just what? And Cooler powers up to an extreme level, and lo and behold, we get Golden Cooler. Yep, we get Golden Cooler right then and there. And he's it's just Cooler Golden. It's not really anything that different. So yeah, he knocks Goku out of his Berserk state. And then he sends a powered up supernova towards Cumber. And then we see that Goku's back to normal. And Cumber is he's just yes, I like this. Let's fight more, something like that. He fight me. So when he powers up, he breaks out of that straitjacket. And his power is enormous. Yeah, and Trunks has the brilliant idea to go up towards him and try and attack him straight on. And no, Cumber's not having any of that. He literally grabs Trunks by his neck and starts to choke him out. And Cooler tries to help him by sending Ki Blast at Cumber, but that's none of this is working. And Cooler's yeah, so he's dead and rip. But thankfully, Mai had a pair of Potara earrings, and the Supreme Kai had given it to her before they had left to fight Fu or find Trunks or whatever. So, the last resort, they fuse into Vegito, and I gotta say, his design looks pretty sick. I'm really a fan. And not only that, his theme song was actually pretty dope too. So I like what they did with him overall. But yeah, he appears out of nowhere, or not out of nowhere. He appears, and once they use the earrings to fuse, Vegito, is Vegito, and he's we settle this now, and he just flies up towards him. And then we get this cool cinematic picture between him and Cumber looking at each other. And that's pretty much where the episode ends. Nothing too informational, nothing too big. It was pretty straightforward, pretty lenient, laid back. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna link the video to where I watched it Thank you, Dragon Ball Hype, for putting this out there with the subtitles. So the link will be in the description below, and I'll put them in the comments just so you guys don't miss it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.